G'day guys, Dos here. Today it's just another vlog of me messing around at home. We got the bed armour out this morning, and for a change we're actually going to be using it on the bed or the tub of the ute. That's what we call it here in Australia. So this is the dupe of the colour one. This is the one I like to use. It's polyurethane based, so it's like rubber based, so that's really good. So as you can see there, the kit I've bought either comes with the spray gun or the roller. I'm going to give it a go at rolling it today. I haven't tried rolling it in a few years, and back then I didn't thin it down, so now I know you need to thin it down quite a lot to get this stuff to cover well. So I'll thin it down and give it a go rolling it on. I've found this stuff actually wears really good in the Australian bush. The sun does do a little bit of damage to it. You'll start to see some fade in it maybe after about 12 months, but I've had a car longer than that with it on, and it's never failed in that time. You're going to want to mix this stuff up pretty well. I use a drill because it does tend to set a fair bit in the tin, and when you thin it down you just need to chop it up real fine and mix the thinners into it well. That way it'll spread evenly. So this kit here is only about 150 bucks for 4 litres, the gun and the roller. It definitely sprays on good if you can get that thinner mix just right. You got to get that ratio spot on, or it just tends to clog up or spray on too light. So that's why I'm giving it a go at rolling it today, and also because I didn't really want to tape everything up. So rolling it sounded like a pretty good option to me. As you can see, I've got one of my little helpers with me here again today. Always makes life a little bit more interesting, is probably the best way to put it. But as you can see, this stuff's not going on well at all. It's not getting very much coverage, and I'm just not happy with the application. So I think we're going to have to tape the whole thing up and get the spray gun out and give it a spray. So after about 45 minutes of taping, we've got it all done. This is just some butcher paper the missus had at home for the kids to do craft on. So just nicked a few sheets of that. This is kind of like arts and crafts anyway. So as you'll be able to tell from this time-lapse video, I spend more time away from the car trying to get the gun to spray properly than I do actually painting the car. All in all, it probably only took about an hour and a half to get the thing painted, but it probably should have only taken about 20 minutes if it was running properly. I was having a lot of trouble with getting it clogged or having it too thin. So I did find in the end, if your gun gets clogged up, hold the end of the nozzle against something with the spray pot off, and it'll blow the clog back out the bottom. So don't stand in the way of that because it's fairly messy. Now, depending on what texture you want is how much you're going to thin it down. The more thinners you put in, the smoother it comes out, just like Raptor or anything else, I suspect. So if you want it really big and chunky and rough, don't thin it much at all, but you know, just enough to make it spray. Right, so that didn't really go to plan. That was, yeah, not much fun at all, as you would have seen, but it's done. It looks pretty good. We'll go and have a look. I mean, I'm covered in the stuff. That's after me scrubbing it for ages. I can't get the stuff off. Look at the floor. Makes a huge mess, but this is the result. Like always, it's just about getting the ratio right between thinners and the product. As long as you can get that right, it'll be pretty sweet. I obviously didn't get it right. I was having a lot of trouble with it, but we got the job done. Come up pretty good. Looks heaps better than having red in the tray. So yeah. Alright guys, I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.